So this lesson is on masonry or brick and mortar, and it's on pages 61 and 62. Now we're looking at page 61. There's basically two types of bricks that we're going to be looking at. These are cinder blocks, concrete blocks, many different names. They're, oh gosh, how much are they? $1, $2 at Home Depot, even though this says about 60 cents. This is an old book. And this is brick that you put on the outside of the house. This is more of a decorative, but both of them are used regularly. The cinder blocks are not necessarily used as a finish block. They're usually in foundations, that kind of thing. This kind of brick is more of a decorative. In fact, let's bring this little house up here. These are more of the little decorative bricks that are very pretty and red. And the size of these bricks are about 8 inches long, and they're about 2 inches high. And let's see, I think, yeah, that's what the book says too. So, and they're about 3.5 inches deep from here to here. So if you remember, a 2x4, a stud, is the same width here. And I don't know if that's done on purpose because of the block or the bricks or not. But anyway, what we're going to do in this section is we're going to look at how much bricks cost, how many we'll need to cover a certain area, as well as how much a bricklayer or mason, M-A-S-O-N, would make when they're putting in bricks. So, going to look at example 1 here. So Carla, let's make this book bigger. Carla is contracted to construct a 249 square foot brick facade. A facade means that the brick is just across the front. It's not like really, really deep. It's just, it's another word for saying the face. So the face on the front of a new house. If Carla uses 9 bricks, let's get her this little story problem here up here a little bit. So it's 9 bricks per square feet. Okay. How many blocks should she order? So we've got 249 square feet, and she needs 9 bricks per square foot. So all we're going to do is take 249 times each square foot's going to take 9 bricks. So that means we're going to need 2,241 bricks. How long do you think that would take to lay 2,241 bricks? I mean, that's not really that big of an area. 249 square feet would be a length here of, and a height of 10 feet and a length of about 25 feet. So that's really not huge, but 2,241 bricks, that's a lot of bricks. Okay, and let's say that we want to find out how much it's going to cost to lay all those bricks. Let's say that each one of the bricks is 15 cents or 15 cents a piece. So we take 15 cents times 2,241, and we end up getting $336.15 in bricks. And that's not even counting what old Carla is charging to lay said bricks. Okay, let's jump to example 2 and move all of this out of the way. In example 2, Carla found out that mixing 2 bags of cement with 5 cubic feet of sand makes enough mortar for about 100 square feet of brickwork. So that's 100 square feet of brickwork. Okay, all that means is, and let me get my little brick house back if I can find it. Oh, there it is. What that means is, come on, we're looking, let me make this real big here. We're looking at the mortar here, this stuff here that's in between the bricks that holds them all together. Okay, so she mixes 2 bags of cement, which is that gray stuff, and then you mix it with sand, and then you add water to it. It makes it into that mashed potato consistency of gray muck that is our mortar. And if we mix those 2 bags of cement with 5 cubic feet of sand, that makes enough of that mortar for 100 square feet of brickwork. So we use it to put on all this stuff, and by the time we're done, we have a square footage of 100 square feet, and that's how much mortar we have. So that helps us not to make too much mortar or not make enough mortar when we're mixing cement, so that we know, or when we're mixing the cement to use as mortar, so that we know about how much room we're going to have there. 100 square feet is not a whole lot. That would be a 10-foot by 10-foot section of bricks. So we've got all these bricks that are, we've already laid here, and the cement is what's going to hold these bricks together and give it that kind of finished pretty look. But we're just talking about how much cement that's going to take for 100 square feet. That seems like a lot. 2 bags of cement, 5 cubic feet is basically a cube that, when you multiply the length times the height times the width, you get 5. So whatever numbers these have to be, so that when you multiply them together you get 5, that would be 5 cubic feet. It's not really that much. If these were all 2s, so if this was 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet, that would give us 6 cubic feet. So, you just hold your hand out for 2 feet, and you've got this cube that's 2 feet wide, 2 feet high, and 2 foot deep. That's how much cement, 2 bags of cement, or that's how many cubic feet of sand you need with 2 bags of cement with some water, and you can only get a 10-foot by 10-foot section, a thin layer of mortar, then to go ahead and cement those blocks together. So, how many bags of cement will she need for that 249-foot wall that she's building? 249 square foot wall. Well, if 2 bags and 5 cubic feet of sand will do 100 square feet, she's going to need quite a few bags of cement as well as sand. But what is she asking for? At 670, how many bags of cement? That's all we care about. We just want to know how many bags. So we need 2 bags for 100 square feet. We need 4 bags for 200 square feet. And we've got 249 square feet, so we have 50 square feet left. So if it takes 2 bags for 100 square feet, then it's going to take 1 bag for 50 square feet. So we need another bag for 50. So 200 plus 50 is 250, so we're going to need 5 bags of cement. And then they're asking, how much will the cement cost? Well, it says that cement is $6.75 per bag. And if we need 5 bags, we multiply that 5 times $6.75, and that gives us our total cost for the cement. And we're not even worrying about the bricks. So that's it for the explanation. Next video will be over some of the practice.